Hey guys,
What's up?
it's Alexis,
And Christina.
and we are
Good and
Pitapad.
bad. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while. Tell me about
Definitely.
your trip.
My trip. I don't even know where to start. Well, first, I guess, I was there 2 months, May 28th to July 23rd. But I didn't come back until the 25th because I got stranded. My tickets got canceled for my flight back to France. So I had to fly to Spain. And then from Spain, I flew to Turkey. And then from Turkey, I flew to New Jersey. And that's how I made it home.
For the people who don't know, she actually went to France during the summer, so that's the reason why it's been a while.
Exactly. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, I went to France for 2 months to study. It was a language exchange. So I was at an all French school with a bunch of different people from around the world. And then people in my program were from the United States, but they were from different universities. So I was the only one from my university that went. But I met a lot of really nice people. I met people from like Spain, Austria, Germany, Australia, Oklahoma.
Anyone from Texas?
The girl from Oklahoma lived in Texas before she lived in Oklahoma, so kind of. She's not from Texas,
Kind of by
though.
association.
Kind of. Overall, it's very good. I did learn a lot, especially like language wise. The only thing that I would change is my host family, because I did not like my host family, but it was a learning experience, and I didn't let that stop me from having a great time and learning stuff. But
Why didn't you like your host family?
they were like, well, first of all, they were like the stereotypical. Have you ever heard that stereotype that like French people are like stinky and like not clean? Have you ever heard that?
What? No, I haven't heard that.
So that's like a stereotype for French people. And unfortunately, it was true for my host family because they did not shower, they did not flush the toilet, they did not brush their teeth. I can't tell you how many times I had to clean my host dad's pee off the floor because I would use the bathroom after he did, unfortunately.
No.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I had to clean pee off the floor so many times. I'm like at the beginning, before I got like kind of used to the smell, unfortunately, I would like wear a mask to go to the bathroom. Like my first roommate, because I had five different roommates that rotated. My first roommate, her name's Olivia. She was from Atlanta. She like took a picture of me on Snapchat in the bathroom, like with the mask on at the very beginning, because it was like it's hard to cope with at first, because I'm also like germophobic, so but like they literally had this like bottle in the shower that was like red and it said like gel without soap. That's literally what it said. I was like, what do you mean? Then it's not
Gel without soap?
yeah, then it's not a shower gel supposed to clean you. And it wasn't doing that. They weren't cleaning.
Oh my gosh, that's so insane. I would go insane. I cannot handle like no hygiene, no manners,
I
pee
know.
everywhere. What is it?
And they
Um,
made me, oh, sorry, go ahead.
oh my God, I would not be able to.
Yeah. And they made me pay to
Oh,
do
what'd you say? You
laundry.
glitched for a second there.
I said they made me pay to do laundry in their apartment.
What?
Yeah. It
What?
felt like I was like at a hotel or something. Like I didn't feel super invited because like I had to pay. 2 euros, which is pretty much $2 every time I wanted to wash anything. Like that adds up, over 8 weeks. I could have used that for like food or souvenirs or something.
Don't they know like you're kind of an international student that doesn't have that much money? Like college students don't have money.
Apparently not. They were really
Oh my
interesting. They were
gosh.
just really interesting. They were kind of like shallow individuals, if I'm using that right. Like they didn't really have a lot of like depth to their conversations. It wasn't really that interesting. It's okay. They were old retired people. They're just, I don't know what they're doing. But like the old man, he would ask me every single day, "Oh, are you gonna get ice cream?" And I was like, "Is there anything else you could talk to me about, please? Anything that isn't ice cream?" I mean, obviously I like ice cream, of course. But like, what about my day, What about school?
I know. Did you get ice cream? Like this man can't make conversation.
No, literally. It's okay though.
Oh
At least
my
I
gosh.
had roommates at least that like I could talk to and it wouldn't be so like blah.
Oh yeah, if you were just by yourself with this host family, you'd probably go insane. Like that's
True.
what I would do. I would go insane. I'd be like, oh, why did I get chosen to this family? Why can't I have chosen to like a family that, you know, had hygiene, good
Literally.
hygiene?
It did help me progress a lot with the language though, because they didn't speak a lick of English. And they would like beg me not to say anything in English. They were like, please, we don't understand.
Please. Oh my God, that definitely was like immersion times 10, right? That you had to,
Yeah.
I mean, you went to a French school and then everyone that you talked to was only spoken French for the most part. I mean, university students, aside from that, but I mean, like, it's just definitely, I mean, aside from your host family, what are some good things that you feel like this experience gave you?
I think definitely my confidence went up in like different aspects, like confidence in French, because like I hated making mistakes, so I would never speak if I wasn't 100% sure that it was correct. But like, you know, you got to do what you got to do, especially in a foreign country where there's not a lot of English. So I definitely am more confident in that way, but I'm also more confident just in general, like making phone calls or like approaching people, just because again, I had to do that, like no choice. You need to like be able to approach people, ask them like, how much is this? Or like, hey, how do I get here? So I think that's definitely a really good like personal development.
Yeah, and isn't like French your like third language? It's not even your first or second. Like it's like your third. So
Yeah.
it's even more crazy because you don't have that any kind of at least some sort of background for it or anything. It's when you're at home, you speak mostly Spanish, correct? And then
Mm-hmm.
when you're at school, you speak mostly English.
Exactly. Exactly. I
Yeah.
did.
So that by chance already gives you that ability that like French is something that you've been teaching, like well, you've been taught it over the years, but it's like it's something that wasn't just like you already brought into it early in your life. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
more of just something that you've found interest in and wanted to do better in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's like really rewarding because like I could tell I was making good progress because I got moved up 2 levels. Like while I was in France, like class-wise, I got moved up twice. And I had a professor who actually like asked me if I wanted to teach one of the classes with him. So I was like, "Ooh, sure." I think that's definitely proof that I was doing something right.
I mean, yeah, if you're like I mean, you survived it. That for one is already like I'm pretty sure your French has gone up tremendously since the very beginning when you walked into France. I mean, when you left France, you probably know a lot more vocabulary now, know whole lot more than you did about France or about French people
Mm-hmm.
than you when you started.
Definitely. I feel like more of an experienced traveler too, just 'cause like lots of planes, lots of trains, lots of Google Maps or Apple Maps, I guess.
Well, as long as that works, I feel like that's the most important part, right? That you can't just be like, oh yeah, I can't use any of my apps. So I gotta wing it.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it was overall a good experience. I always recommend studying abroad to anybody that asks me. I did like presentations when I got back to talk about my trip and then to answer any questions about studying abroad through the school. So I think it's good. Just gotta do your research.
Just gotta do your research. Don't go in and, spend all that money ahead of time and then you get come back and you're broke.
Dude, literally, you got a budget for stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and you can't just be like, how French people spend things. You have to pretend. I mean, you don't have a job when you're in France, so it's like, did you get a stipend at least, like something for your troubles, or was it all just cash that you've been saving up for?
So they gave me $400 back after I bought the plane tickets, and then I got like a $500 like scholarship. So I did get a little, and then the rest was just money that I made when I was working that I took with me.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't the only one. I feel like, well, I mean, I work at a bank, so I mean, like, everyone during that time, especially when you were there, was going to Europe. Like, I swear, like, everyone that came through that door was like, hey, can I have some euros? Because it was literally just all the time
Yes, there were
crazy
so many
people,
people.
everyone going to Europe. And you have a crazy story to say, right? About you being in Europe and, so and so is also in Europe at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, my one of my roommates, because I live in an apartment with three other girls, she actually came to France like my second to last week when I was in France, and I took a 30-minute train to go see her because she was in the town, like a few towns over. But it was really crazy because I was like, I don't see you when we're in like Pennsylvania because we live like 4 hours away. But I see you when I'm in France, which is so freaking weird. It was so funny. We got like, um, we went, well, I skipped school that day to see her because it was her last day in France. So I took the train in the morning and then we went to a bakery and we had this like we shared like a fruit tart, but unfortunately they put rum in our fruit tart, so we were like drinking at 10 in the morning, which was crazy.
What?
Dude, I swear. It was like um she just like I thought it was like a bottle of like some sort of like syrup. She's like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course." And then we took a bite out of it and I was like, "Ugh, this is nasty." It was really strong, but
Alcohol.
I didn't want to waste it, but I have yet to look up what that was, but now I feel like I should because I have no freaking idea what that even was. But we were having rum at 10 a.m. in France.
Well, I mean, I feel like this whole thing about like your friend, you didn't really see her when you were in Pennsylvania, but now that you're in France, you went to go see her, is
Right?
something that might actually happen to us eventually.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Like, I could probably imagine us like we like meet in Korea, and then it's like, hey,
No,
we didn't see each other
literally.
in the United States, but here we are.
You're so right. That would definitely happen to us. That would be our luck. It would be fun though.
Yeah, definitely.
How about your summer? What did you do while I was in school in France?
Well, for most part, I was I was moving. So if
True.
so basically so I was moving. Well, okay, so in February, my mom bought a brand new house. So we actually are living in a brand new house right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then we had to wait for it to get built. So now that I got built, I mean, like it was just crazy because we were waiting it for so many things to pass and like like I swear, like the fact that right now that we're in this house is like such a stress relief right now because whatever I got paid for last year went straight towards this closing cost, which has been really insane.
Wow.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I moved from Austin to San Antonio. So it's been really insane. I mean, like it's such a humongous change, even though they're like right cities are right next to each other, but it's so crazy because I mean, moving to a brand new house is not easy at all. Like it's simply and just so insane. And then I've been had no time to do literally anything. Like I feel like people ask me, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you get there? Like what are you doing right now? And I'm like just prepping for this house, moving into this house, just getting ready to start a brand new job in a brand new place.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's been so crazy.
I'm glad you finally moved in. I'm sure that was like a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the last time I talked to you, or the last episode we did, I mean, I was still prepping for the house at least, or at least trying to get myself started moving. But yeah, but I mean, uh, really, I mean, I feel like when I was starting to move, you were already coming back from France. So it was like you were in France, and then as soon as you came back, I was preparing to move to my brand new house. And then once I've rented a brand new house, you're starting school. So
No, literally, we both
it's
been
been
really
not easy,
busy.
definitely. No, like we've all really been busy. I mean, like you're how many jobs working right now? Like three jobs right now. So you've been
Technically,
busy,
yeah.
definitely, right?
Mm-hmm. But the good thing is I like all three of them. So,
That's good. I mean, like that's all that really matters. As long as you enjoy your job and enjoy people you're working with. I mean, you're still studying, you're still getting your stuff done. I mean, but when do you graduate? Do you graduate next year?
yeah, next spring, hopefully.
Next spring. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, that's so insane.
isn't it?
You're almost done with your college career.
Yeah, it feels like it went by really fast, but also I've been doing this for so long.
No, like really though. My last year at college was your first year in college, so it's been 3 years. It's been roughly 3 years.
Yeah, you've known me throughout my entire college experience.
More than that, but yeah.
True, beyond that, I think we met when I was like, bruh, I don't remember. I must have been like at least like 15, 16. I don't know.
You were like in high school, definitely. You were still like a freshman, maybe.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
And I already started college then. So my first year of college is when I met you, which was oh
2015?
2017.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, it was 2017 because I already started college in 2016. It was roughly 2017. I'd say late 2017.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense actually. That does.
I think around that time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah, time does fly. I mean, it's really crazy thinking about the fact that like I started liking K-pop, I would say in what was it? 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my last year of high school.
Yeah.
And then in my last year of high school, I I went to college and then I think that was the I'm drawing a blank right now. I think it would have to be like what was it? 2017, 2018. Never mind.
Too much math, too much mental math.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, it's really insane thinking about that. Like, but also everyone is like, "Oh, you talk about Christina so much, but you guys have never met." And I was like, "Yeah, you guys have never like we've never met like in person
No,
ever.
literally. It's so crazy. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen eventually,
It definitely will. We just
probably
need
after
to.
you
Huh?
graduate, or
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Oh, I said yeah. I was agreeing with you.
Oh,
We got busy, busy adult lives now.
but yeah, it's gonna be. I know how upsetting. I mean, but like when when you're in when you're like in school, school is so much fun. Like I think that's the one thing that I can wrap it up and say like enjoy your time in college because the real world is stupid.
That's what I've heard. I'm trying to hold on to it as much as I
Oh,
can.
the real world is exhausting. Yes, hold on it to as much as you can.
I will. I mean, I plan to go to grad school because I like school. So it won't really stop then, but
Yeah.
oh,
I want to go to grad school too eventually though too. I mean like if anything, I want to go back to classes. I miss just this like the whole academic atmosphere of just being in a classroom.
mhm.
Oh my God, I miss it so much. And it sounds crazy that I'm saying this out loud, but I miss having a class to like because making friends as an adult is impossible. Like I feel like you can't make friends in real world. It's so crazy. And then so you miss that atmosphere of like you're forced to make friends because you're both learning the same thing. Uh
So true.
I don't have any friends here.
I know you're in a new place. You gotta make new
As
friends
an
now.
adult, I don't have any friends. What'd you say?
Or said now that you're in a new place, you gotta make new friends. Or try.
I know.
It's hard
It's
though.
so hard to make new friends. That's why I'm like, I really want to get back into going to classrooms, but COVID is still a thing holding people back. So
Yeah,
it's been like, do I want to go back to university? But no, I don't want to spend that money to go back to university.
so
Like, what
true.
do I do? Like, I just but then I'm like, I still kind of want to save up because I kind of want to. I mean, if anything, I want to go back to doing Korean classes. I want to do in-person Korean classes for once. I've been self-studying for like I don't know how long, and so it's been hard to self-study. I mean, like I definitely for my move I had a break. That was a 3-month break that I had to do, and then what was it? Right now I'm starting to relearn again. So I started if y'all don't know, BTS has a learning Korean learning program thing that they do. So I've
Mm-hmm.
been learning through like their books and stuff, and it's been fun. I mean, like I like going back into it and everything. I just want to get back to a classround, but all the Korean classes around my area are still closed due to COVID and doing all through Zoom. But I can't learn through Zoom. I had to learn through like I want to be able to talk to a professor or learn from people face to face.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been crazy.
Yeah, I get that.
It's been crazy. Like I
Everybody
really
wants a
want
different
to.
way.
What?
I said everybody learns
Sorry.
differently, so you're right. Zoom is not for everyone.
Yeah, I'm terrible at self-study. I feel like I've self-studied for so long, but yet I know so little. Like I feel
I feel that.
I mean, it's not like I don't consume the media. I mean, I consume media so much, but it's like, oh, it's one thing to consume media, and another thing to like let people to actually teach you it step by step because Korean is not easy. Korean is so hard.
It is difficult.
Yeah. I don't have the atmosphere either. It's not like, that's my problem right now is that I never really had that like classroom atmosphere. So that's something that I've been dealing with and I really want to go back into. I want to do a Korean like immersion or something like that, like something to just throw me in a situation where I have no other choice but to speak Korean.
Yeah, that would be a really, really good learning experience. I think it'd be scary at first, but you would definitely progress a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just yeah, definitely it's gonna be scary at first. I mean, what isn't scary at first?
That's true.
Like you have
Mhm.
to throw yourself into it in order to learn something from it. But it's like, I don't know, man.
It's difficult, but we're making it. We're doing the best we can.
We're making it. We're making it.
We are.
Yeah. If I could tie it back to your French trip, I mean, speaking of K-pop or something of that nature, I mean, like when you were in France, I mean, you missed Taehyung by like a week.
That was literally the most frustrating thing like of my life. As soon as I had left Paris, like 20 different idols showed up in Paris. And I was like, what the heck? Why?
I think Park Bogum was in there. He was there
Lisa
too.
was there,
Lisa
I
was
know that.
there. Taehyung was there. Who else was there?
Um, some like famous TikTokers and YouTubers were there, I think.
Yeah. Didn't they have like a fashion week that week? That's the reason why, or something. I feel like what was it? Celine? What's that French brand? French
Oh,
luxurious brand.
I thought it was Louis Vuitton. I don't remember. But I know that when I went to the Louvre Museum, they were setting up the stage for it, and I didn't realize that's what that was. So when I saw the pictures, I was like, no.
No. If I were you, I would just like hop on that train. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, I'm going back. Take me back.
Yeah. No, literally, I would have paid like another 100 euros to go back there, bro.
Oh my gosh.
It was a 5 hour train
If
ride,
Oh
though.
my god, if only you knew.
I wouldn't have made it on
If
time.
only you knew. I would have still at least tried to go, bro. Like it's now or never.
I know, I should have just said fuck it and skipped class and gone.
No, really though. I would have just like I mean, what can you do in this situation though? You're like, oh, it's too late. I missed them by 1 week. But then you're like, I could have been there this week if I was there.
No, literally. It's okay. At least we were on this in the same country for once, because I'm never in the same country because no one ever comes to America.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Or never comes to Pennsylvania. I mean, like,
So true. No one's
who
ever
comes to Pennsylvania?
literally, it's always like New Jersey or New York or something. Which makes sense. Pennsylvania is really not that big of a like that crazy of a place.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like in the future you won't see them. At the end of the day, I mean, like, you
Yeah,
you
there's
could be going to Korea, and then by then you'll be in the same country as them anyway. So you never know. You can go stop by whatever Hybe and go see Taehyung in a convenience store.
I pull up to Hive. Where's BTS?
Go to like your local Pyeongchang and then just like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
My God. I'm gonna show up wearing my Mang socks.
Stop wearing your Mang socks. Manifesting Hobie in the 7-Eleven.
Oh my God, please. That's hilarious.
You're like wearing your Mang socks for like a whole day, like standing inside the fruit aisle.
They'd be afraid of me, I think. My
The
dedication.
dude be like, "Hey, why are you here?"
No, literally, they'd be like, "You've been walking around the same store for 4 hours." I'm like, "Yeah, what about it?" I'm waiting for someone to show up.
Poor man. The poor person who's probably working at the convenience store, whether man or woman. Like, I swear, they'll be like, "What is this girl doing?"
No,
Go
literally.
over to YG. Go over to YG. Lisa, please come back to me.
You suck. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. No, like, yeah. I mean, if I were you, I'd do the exact same. 7-Eleven is nearby and just stand there manifesting, like, I don't know, shiny to walk through that door in the same situation. And then we just be there.
Oh my God. I like plan it out like a K-drama. So we make that I turn around and we make eye contact.
I mean, anything, I feel like NCT goes to the convenience store way too often
Yeah,
anyway.
I feel
So
like
you might be able to see one of the members of NCT.
I
What?
might bump into Mark or something.
What?
I said I might bump into Mark or something in the store. We're like both reaching for the same bottle of water or something stupid like that.
And then in the background, some sort of a Korean OSC plays in the background while
OST.
you and Mark hold for the same bottle of water. No, like really though. I mean, I feel like if anything, if you go to the SM convenience store nearby, you're going to at least catch at least one of the NCT members at some point. You stand there long enough.
Bro, I don't even know what I would do. Like I don't know how I would react if I saw any idol in person. Like, do I freeze or do I like talk to them like a normal person? I don't know. I can't predict my moves.
I mean, if anything, I'd probably just say, "Hey, cut my job. Cut my job at United States. I'm working at this convenience store for the rest of my life."
I'll be like, fire me right now.
Because
I'm
if you work
transferring.
there, you have no other choice.
That's so
What?
true. I'll be like, fire me right now. I'm transferring to Korea. Bro.
just, just like, just like swaltz in there and be like, "Hey, you're the closest one to SM Entertainment Building, right? Can I work here?"
Bruh. I'm gonna become a barista at the
Can
SM
you imagine
cafe.
applications that go, what?
I said I'm gonna become a barista at the SM cafe.
Oh my god, me. No, like seriously though, like I'm just thinking about I'm just thinking about the fact that like can you imagine the applications that go through those convenience stores nearby or like if you're working at the SM cafe, how many applications that go through that place? Like the people that want to be close to their idols is must be insane.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Like I can't even imagine how many people they have to like psychoanalyze in those interviews to make sure they're not freaking insane before they work there.
I know it's like, so we're close to the Hive building. How can you rate your level of BTS Army from 1 to chronically insane?
Rate your interest in this set of groups. And it's like all of the SM Town artists.
And then after you check it, they're like, rate your level of intensity, and it's like from 1 to 100. It's like one from 1 to 10, and 10 is like you would stalk that person as like what is it, a Sasang fan?
Oh my
From
God.
1 to Sasang.
They bring in they bring in like Taeyong from NCT to see how you react.
And then bring literal Taeyong in his scooter.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, did you hear about the oh, so he did something with Conan Gray recently, and
Yeah.
basically he just gave out the fact that like, and when they record music, the recording room is so far away from the bathroom they have to use a scooter to go from
I
place to
did see
place.
that.
Yeah. So he just has like, they just have like two scooters there, right? And then, God, the amount of memes that have come out of that, especially coming around Mark, like you're going to the 13th floor of SM building, and then you see Mark zoom past you going to
Bro,
pee.
wouldn't that be hilarious if he just like fell? He's trying to like coolly skate past and then he just like trips on a rock or something and falls.
And then he pees his pants because he made it too late.
No. That's so sad. That's honestly so sad. I wouldn't wish that upon any SM artist, but I would have to giggle a little. That's freaking hilarious.
I'm just thinking about like, I mean, I understand the whole like you can't walk fast enough to get to the bathroom, but I
Right,
just, the amount of zooming that goes past that like hardwood floor.
right. Honestly, I feel like the effort that it takes to actually like skate somewhere would make me want to pee more.
Really?
Right? Or no?
Yeah, yeah. I can see that.
Like the force that I'm putting into pushing myself down this hallway is gonna make me pee my pants before I make it.
Well, okay. Quick question from a person who knows the most. Who out of NCT would be most likely to hold in their pee to the last minute to the point where they actually pee their pants on the way to the bathroom?
I feel like it's probably like Taeyong and Mark. I feel like they're such workaholics. Like they're trying to hold on as much as possible so they don't have to go.
Oh my gosh. I
I
can
can't
see it
imagine anybody
though.
else. Maybe like one of the Dream members, like on accident. Like Jisung just has a dream that he pees his pants and then he wakes up and his bed is peed or something. I don't know.
How old do you think Jisung is?
Isn't he like 19 or 20?
Oh my gosh. He's younger than you, right? He's younger than you, right?
Yeah, because I'm 21. Actually, you know who I think would like pee his pants and then make a joke out of it? Probably Young Young. He's such a meme, right?
Yes.
I feel like he would do some shit
I
like
think if anything, I feel like I just think about, especially thinking about like Mark. I don't know, I will always go straight to Mark for the situation, but I feel like Mark is the most likely to say the word zoom as he goes past
oh my
to
God,
the
like making
restroom.
sound
Like he's on
effects.
the scooter and he goes zoom.
Literally, he would do some shit like that. He would.
I think if anything, we haven't addressed the elephant in the room. We all know Taemin is the most likely to yell the word zoom
Oh my
on the
God,
scooter on the way to his bathroom.
he probably would. I feel like any shiny member would, honestly. They're goobers. They're silly.
Oh my god. I think the scooter is probably the most craziest thing that's come out of that whole tour that was coming out of that YouTube video,
Mm-hmm.
because like you just can't imagine your favorite idol zooming to the bathroom from a
No.
recording session.
I feel bad for them, honestly.
Why?
Because they got pee.
They gotta be. I just I feel like SM was terrible in the fact that they made the recording studio not have a restroom inside of it, Like this is a multi-billionaire company. He at least could have put bathrooms inside the recording studios just so it wasn't so like insane having to go across the whole floor to go to the restroom.
No, literally, like, why doesn't the studio have a bathroom inside? Well, actually, no, because if they had a bathroom inside the studio, you would just hear flushing in the audio. That would be, that would
Why
be
is
so
that
funny.
to be an NCT song?
No, literally, that would be some heat.
It would just be flushing as the background backtrack.
That would go viral. I swear. That's their luck.
No, like really
Hilarious.
though.
That's totally hilarious.
Oh my god. I I just find it so funny because we can't imagine like the second gen groups. Like we can imagine Shiny, yes, but like Girls' Generation, I have too much respect for them. Or like I think we always go straight to NCT because they're still young kids,
True.
as young as in like our age.
True. We can relate.
So they're like most likely to do crazy stuff on the scooter or like do crazy stuff in the SM building.
True.
Oh, these Gen Z kids. What
Not
do
the
we do with
Gen
those kids
Z.
now? We got no millennials in that group.
Oh my God.
Uh,
It's crazy.
yeah, it is crazy.
What are your plans for this week? We'll end talking about future
Oh.
plans.
Oh, okay. My plans for this week. Well, I got tomorrow off, so I might just well, definitely. I have this option right now with Dutch Bros, so I'm gonna get myself some good coffee. Um,
And
and then I'm going to just relax because like I have Monday off, so I have a whole weekend. I worked yesterday. So I mean like today I get day off and then tomorrow I get another day off. So I'm gonna sleep in. First thing I'm gonna do.
that's so
And
nice.
then I'm gonna do adult things. Like the rest of the week I'm just gonna be working. It's gonna be so sucky that I'm gonna work the rest of the week. But here I am. Monday I have off, and then the rest of the week I'm just gonna be doing adult stuff like
Mm.
working and sleeping and working.
And
How
watching
about
shows,
you?
right?
What?
I said, and you're gonna be watching your shows, right?
Yeah. So I'm currently watching House of the Dragons right now on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a whole trip. I mean, like that show is so insane, never ends.
That's
Um,
crazy.
yeah. And then me and mom have this tradition where we always watch 90 Day Fiance on Sunday nights. So we're gonna watch 90 Day Fiance, and then we're gonna watch House Dragons, which I don't want to watch with my mom. I'm probably gonna watch that by myself because I don't want to be awkward because it's sometimes House Dragon has some crazy stuff that goes on with a little bit too racy for me to watch with my mom.
That's
So that's
understandable.
gonna happen.
That's very understandable. Well, it sounds nice.
Yeah. How about you?
I am just doing school and work all week, but we have fall break next weekend. So I get to look forward to that. I'll probably go home. I haven't been home in like almost 2 months, so I'll probably do that. Hang out with my family for a bit and come back.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Thank you. Thank you.